Yes, guys, welcome back to your Brighton preview. As Brighton love booing our players as they view them as snakes. So, yeah, this has become quite a rivalry in recent years. Obviously, we love buying their players because their players actually improve our squad. We'll probably get Van Heck in the summer and many more, right? But tomorrow we play Brighton. We are on the table runner form, and we have to travel to the Amex. News just come out tonight that Rodzinha is on the brink of being sacked. If the results don't change, he'll be gone. Leaves tomorrow, and I think FA Cup semi-final loss. If that happens, he'll be gone. I think he'll be gone by next Monday. And then we'll get an interim. That's what I think. Since lose tomorrow, Champions League is done. We have to win tomorrow. Saturday night, we obviously lost to Man United, but we showed fight. We had so many chances, we just can't finish. And obviously, when you're a manager at a club like Chelsea, pressure will be piling on you. I do not care if you're putting in good performances. I don't care. Because if you can't finish some chances, what you're making, then the performance is bye-bye. Like, it doesn't matter. It's not, you don't get points for good performances. You get points for scoring goals. You get points for winning games. But let's touch on Brighton. Brighton actually put up a good fight against Tottenham. Now reversing the almighty Chelsea. Brighton have a good squad. They have Matoma, who I can see us being linked with. Because he's Premier League experience, he's Premier League proven. I don't care if he has injury records. I want him at Chelsea. I want Van Heck at Chelsea. I want Verbruggen at Chelsea if possible, maybe. Right? Brighton has players who will improve our squad. And they have a good squad, Brighton. They have a good young manager in Herschler, who I actually wouldn't be surprised if he becomes the Chelsea manager next season. But quite literally, this will be a hard game for us. I won't really spend any longer on this. Let's get right into the lineup. And for formational context, I've gone with a 4-4-2 or 4-2-2. In goal, Robert Sanchez. I actually thought he wasn't that bad against Man United, but it's whatever. At the back, I've gone with Malagusto, I've gone with Mamadou Sarr, I've gone with Hato, and I've gone with Cucurella. Yes, Cucurella hasn't been great in recent months, even before Maresca left, but he's still our best left back. Hato's been really good at centre back. I wanted him to start tomorrow. It's a must-win game. And I want to see Mamadou Sarr more. We haven't seen Sarr enough, and Sarr's ball distribution is going to be top against a very aggressive Brighton side. Malagusto on this day can be a really solid backup right back, and I want to see him play well tomorrow. Also, I'm not wanting to start just at Sempong, personally. In the pivot, I've gone with Lavia and Caicedo. Right, I was debating Santos, but I want Lavia and Caicedo. Right, it'll be a really solid pivot, what will help the backline a lot. Defensively solid, and they still have the creativity to push the ball forward. In the dual 10s, I've gone with some people will actually mean for this, but Enzo and Neto. I don't want to see Palmer start. Although if Palmer does start, I want to see Neto in a false 9. But at the moment, I don't want to see Palmer starting. Right? Then up top, I've gone with Delap and João Pedro. The two cams and the two strikers is going to be key for this game because we have two very creative tens in behind the two strikers, and the strikers have to make runs in behind. The strikers have to cause issues. The strikers have to cause the Brighton backline problems. The Brighton backline has to be thinking, what do we do here? How are we gonna stop this, that, whatever? We need to cause them so many problems, because if we can get past Van Heck, and I'm gonna guess Biscagli's gonna be his partner, I don't know. Then all we have to do is Bruggen, and even then, that's not gonna be easy. So Pedro has to come back into the 11 if he's fit. I don't want to go into this game with Delap up top, with Neto and Palmer starting. I want to go into this game with Neto, with a João Pedro and Delap strike force. Last time they played alongside each other against West Ham, they were superb. Newcastle, I thought they actually put in some issues for the Newcastle defence. I want to see a 4-4-2 or 4-2-2. My score prediction for tomorrow's game. It's Brighton, so I'm confident we'll win. I think we'll win. Obviously, wasn't near the former Brighton staff. What a surprise. I'm going with 3-1 Chelsea. I feel like we'll be clinical tomorrow. I feel like we will, but I feel like we'll also concede. When tomorrow, the gap goes down to 4 points again. We have no Premier League game this weekend. Liverpool play Palace. And then there will be a video out on Wednesday with me talking about how we can get Champions League and how it's not fully ruled out and how people saying it is overreacting. Like, I said it back once because annoyed about the Man United loss. That's my Twitter, by the way. But I still, then literally an hour or two later, I have optimism. So I'm not ruling out until it's mathematically over. I don't care what you say. But yeah, I'll see you guys again tomorrow for the review for Brighton Chelsea. And I'll see you guys on Wednesday for one video. And then we got content coming out this week, next week. I do have a job starting. I don't even know when I'm starting yet. I'm still going through some training and the small minor details. So there'll be some reviews, there'll be previews, but the reviews will probably be out slightly later, but depending on where I am, and I will be watching highlights, because I have to, since I won't be here to watch the match for the 12:30s. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and peace.